Let's go with Caleb. After the code red was issued, Hazel Iverson, the Prince of Boston, it's all the same. All contact with the individual who issued the alert has been lost. Caleb must go to Jason Moore's home to find out what has happened and bring Moore back to the Prince. Oh wow, I have like no experience.
Nice badge.
Keep an eye on the elevator. I'm gonna go wait for forensics.
Okay. Let me know when they get here.
Excuse me.
Message from the sheriff. Prince asked Moore for 5 reports. If I can't bring back their author, I must bring back the reports at least. I'll know them when I see them.
Alright. Gather the reports. Bring back Jason.
Moore spends lavishly to impress his guests. Special Agent Smith.
The FBI! Finally, some backup. Lieutenant's expecting you. Straight ahead. Watch out for the bloodstains. Forensics hasn't been through here yet.
Got it.
Can't even go through here.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, that's just the other elevator.
The victim lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I'm still looking.
Don't worry.
I'll finish here and then I'm on my way.
Free. You're gonna be okay.
Lieutenant Anderson, I'm in charge of the investigation.
Special
anymore.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Really? Smith. Is that some kind of joke?
No, why?
Let it go. Never mind. I'll give you the DL. We got a call from the caretaker around 2:15. He told us that one of his residents was brought in with an injury carried by his bodyguards. We sent a squad car that got here around 2:45.
Where's the caretaker?
Is the caretaker still here?
He's in the living room. But I don't think you'll be able to get anything useful out of him. Poor guy's in shock.
Who was the first person to get here?
Who was the first person on the scene?
That would be Baker. He's somewhere around here. It shouldn't be hard to find him.
Okay, then what?
When they stepped inside, the guys came face to face with that.
Do we know who the victim is?
Yeah, he had his ID on him. It's the owner, a guy named Jason Moore. I don't know who this guy pissed off, but things didn't work out too well for him.
Did you secure all the exits and entrances to the building?
Yes, we've got men on the ground floor and in the parking garage.
How do you get to the parking garage?
You'll have to ask the caretaker. He's the one who took my men down there.
Where's his family?
Do we know if he had a family?
Yeah, a wife and an 8-year-old daughter. The wife, Lydia Moore, 34 years old, architect, dual citizen of Costa Rica and the US. no criminal record. Yeah, we're trying to get a hold of her. The daughter, June. We've looked and she's not here either.
What do you know about Moore?
What have you got on Moore?
He was an asset manager. But if you ask me, he was involved in some shady stuff that we're sure to find out about. It's not every day that an accountant gets his head chopped off.
And his bodyguards?
Where are the bodyguards?
We haven't found anyone yet.
Let's move on.
Go on.
We're still looking for the head. We're waiting on forensics for everything else, but they're busy with another case.
Another case?
What case?
You haven't heard? At one international place. They say it was a real bloodbath. So, you're here to take over the case?
No. I'm working on something else. Moore's name popped up in one of our investigations, but I can't talk about it.
Okay, I'll let my team know.
Sense the unseen. When Sense the Invisible is activated, looking at a non-human character is enough to identify its nature. It is also possible to reveal the tracks left by a supernatural creature and learn more about it.
Agent Smith from the FBI is here. We're still in charge of the investigation, so please cooperate with him.
He was decapitated. It was a pretty clean cut. Bullet wound in the right hip. A signet ring with a beaver on it. Moore went to MIT.
What brand shoes are those? They look like the ones that they sell at H&M. I think that's it.
There.
There's a retainer here somewhere. Moore's driver's license. My ship ended up at the bottom of the sea as well, like my other lives.
Sorry, I'm busy.
I can tell. Let's finish looking here first. Alright. Now that we had the ability up, I wanted to make sure that there was nothing there.
Sorry, I'm busy.
This sort of formal decor might impress Boston high society, but not me.
Boston Police District D4. Circuit Patribus Sit Deus Nobis, first in the nation. Notebook, Lieutenant Mia Anderson. Smith and Anderson. Jay Moore leaves with his bodyguards. He returns wounded, refuses Adam's help. They call 911. They see Moore's car leave. Baker enters building, questions Adams. Lane arrives shortly after. Why is the head missing? ID trophy, proof of a hit. Wife and daughter on vacation with friends. Where are the bodyguards? Why hire them? Money laundering? Household staff, nanny, housekeeper, nice apartment renovated. Lady is an architect. Why is her office so small compared to the husband's?
One of the weapons is missing.
Well, let's go left.
They wanted to bring a little vacation back home.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Gardening storage.
It seems like gardening is a real passion for Lydia. Not sure Jason shares your enthusiasm.
I wonder after you beat the game if you can... Oh shit. Oh, nice.
A real jungle in the heart of Boston. A truly peaceful oasis. Why were you looking for peace, Jason?
I was gonna say, I wonder if after you beat the game, if you get to keep your abilities and can eventually, like, investigate all the things.
I warned you, Jason. God, did I warn you? We destroy all that we touch. The apartment has changed since my last visit. Jason, Lydia, and June. A little family all together. And in large format. Jason, proud of his family and his success. Lydia, radiant and beaming. June, who looks more like Jason than Lydia.
Come on. It'll pass. Don't worry.
In case
Looks
of
like
emergency,
Lydia's planner.
call Pura Vida.
Still looking.
Lydia's life seems to revolve around June and her home in Costa Rica, with Jason often absent.
Visit Grandpa at San Jose. Goodbye, Costa Rica. Pick June. Debating class. Case of emergency, call Pura Vida.
Interesting. Why is the FBI interested in more?
His name came up in several financial investigations we're working on. Oh, there are bloodstains on the garbage chute.
Is that where his head's been placed?
Ugh, what a stench. Are you all right?
Yeah, just a little faint.
I was expecting it, but then... give me a minute.
I'll head back.
The sight of blood. We've all been there, haven't we?
No.
Alright, let's go around the left. Officer Tyler Hale. Ethan Adams, 60, concierge butler. Good relations with the Moores. Present at the scene, Moore came back around 2 a.m., wounded with bodyguards. Need more info, but Mr. Adams was in a state of shock. Feels guilty, thinks he could have done something more. Loyal, professional, friendly, old school, meticulous, and educated. I'll talk to him in a second.
I have to question him.
He's still freaked out. I don't think it's the right time.
It's not up to you.
Somebody slept here. Mr. Adams?
No. This can't be happening. What a nightmare. So much blood.
I've got a few questions.
I tried to help him. I told him we should call 911. I told him.
We'll calm him down.
Sir, listen to me. It's all right. Calm down. You're safe and you did the right thing.
I did the right thing.
I need you to answer a few questions for me.
Yes, of course. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the Moore family. Wait, what can you tell me about Moore?
Did you know Mr. Moore well?
We weren't friends, if that's what you're asking. But we got to know each other. With time. He was a creature of habit. Since he worked late, he would often ask me for things at night. A newspaper, batteries, ice. I think he asked me for just about everything. I prided myself on always being able to get what he needed, no matter what time it was. You'd have thought he pretty much lived after dark.
Like his clients.
Did he have visitors?
Did Mr. Moore have many visitors?
For a man with his status, it was nothing surprising. But, well...
Yes?
His visitors mostly came in the middle of the night. I must admit, that's a little unusual.
That's what working for us is like.
He told me he had a lot of foreign clients, and he had to juggle different time zones. That's what working from home is like. He had colleagues over for late-night meetings, too. But since little June was born, not as many people came around.
That was wise.
Did he have any enemies?
Did he have any enemies that you were aware of?
Of course he did.
No. He was a very respectable man. No bad company or anything.
Except for us.
Was he faithful?
Without any disrespect to the deceased, were you aware of any extramarital affairs he may have had?
Mr. Moore was a good man. He would never have disrespected his wife, or even contemplated it, I'm sure.
She could have been okay with it. There were no young women coming and going.
That's a very inappropriate question. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Let's move on. What can you tell me about his wife?
Do you know his wife?
Mrs. Moore is a model resident. She always has something nice to say to the staff, and is the first to welcome new neighbors, too. A true lady.
Where's she?
Do you know where she is?
Mr. Moore told me she'd gone to their home in Costa Rica. She goes there pretty often. She's an architect, and she likes to work in her home country. She has family there.
Does she have any enemies?
Do you think anyone could have been so angry with her that they could have taken it out on her husband?
Oh, no. I don't think so. It's true that lots of people could have been jealous of her. But not to that point.
Let's move on. What can you tell me about their daughter?
I imagine the girl left with her mother.
Not at all. It was the start of the school year, and Mrs. Moore left 2 weeks ago. I haven't seen her since Monday, when Mr. Moore took her to school on the first day. She must be staying with a friend. Poor little thing. Thank heaven she wasn't here.
What can you tell me about the bodyguards?
Do you know his bodyguards?
Yeah, there's Jack, James, and Wu. But you won't hear me singing their praises.
Why not?
Oh, they're good at strutting around and acting tough when everything is going well. But where were they tonight? Can you tell me that? That was their job, right? They were paid to protect him.
Where are they?
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
No. But believe you me, if I ever see them again, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
What can you tell me about the evening?
Tell me about the evening again, please. What happened tonight?
Mr. Moore left with his 3 bodyguards earlier in the evening. One of them got in the car, and Mr. Moore came down around midnight.
And then?
They came back around 2 a.m. Mr. Moore was limping. He was leaning on one of his bodyguards, and he was bleeding.
Was he injured?
I told him I could call an ambulance or a doctor, but he didn't answer. I went closer to insist, but Wu told me they were in control of the situation, that it was no big deal. They went upstairs, and I saw drops of blood in front of the elevator. I told myself they were being unreasonable. What did those 2 goons know about it? So I called Mr. Moore on the internal line several times.
Did he pick up?
Not once. So I went upstairs and rang the doorbell, but nobody answered. So I went back down to the front desk and I called you.
Go on. About the parking garage.
The lieutenant told me there was an access to the basement.
Yes, using the service elevator through the kitchen. You need a magnetic pass to use it. I gave the spare to your colleagues who wanted to go down there. I still have the original. Do you want it?
Please.
All right, let's leave.
Thank you for your statement.
You have to find out who did this, officer. Justice needs to be done for him. And for his family.
And we need to find out who's messing with us. That's what we're here for. You can count on us. Stick around in case we have more questions.
All right. Let's check upstairs first before we leave. Let's go right first. Oh, there's blood. Blood.
My sire always said that at a prince's court, like in a game of chess, you must know when to sacrifice your pawns.
Confidential file, Beryl Underwood, 292-2019. Dear Madam, Beryl Underwood is a particularly challenging subject in that he knows far more about finance than I do. He sees me as a mere subordinate and is highly suspicious of me. He most certainly uses extreme secure networks for his usual business, and he would be wrong to do without them. Since I have worked for him, Mr. Underwood has regularly approached me about his interest in the sugar industry. His ability to project into the future is impressive. All of his actions are well thought out, and I've never seen him make a mistake. In addition to intensive lobbying in developed countries, his recent financial operations reveal a shrewd intensification of his operations in the BRICS countries. A number of the people close to power in Brazil, India, and South Africa in particular have received financial and in-kind donations, cars, villas, jewelry, etc. through the shell companies or trusted intermediaries. I see this as an effective way of asserting his control over production in critical areas while covering his tracks very neatly. More recently, he asked me to invest massively in media and universities in order to fight back against research and publications demonstrating the harmfulness of sugar in the human diet. He has indirectly taken control of several national television channels in southern European and African countries to broadcast counter-propaganda. He has also placed some assets in the Indian audiovisual industry, I imagine with the same goal in mind. He did not hesitate to support several private laboratories in charge of demonstrating the responsibilities of other elements in the development of cancers, such as saturated fats. It was a brilliant idea. This field is currently rapidly expanding and should be the subject of future investments as the initial results appear promising. Please find the enclosed statements allowing you to confirm my observation on these matters for yourself.
Beryl, will you ever change?
For several years now, I've noted connections with armed militia intermediaries in South America. I don't know much about this, and I would be wary of questioning Mr. Underwood about it, but it is safe to speculate that it is a question of destabilizing local governments that are hostile in the presence of the companies he controls. All of this demonstrates that he not only has a natural instinct for finance, but also a very deep understanding of the related geopolitical issues. Beryl Underwood is the Kasparov of business, always several steps ahead. This makes him particularly difficult to read, even for me. Your eternal servant, J. Moore. Suspicious items. Some items and documents are a threat to the Masquerade if they are left in enemy hands. Make sure you recover them or destroy them. Otherwise, the suspicion level will increase.
I understand better now. The prince asked more for a complete report on the members of the Primogen.
Got a car key.
Someone tossed a bunch of stuff in this bag, in a hurry to leave.
I think that might be it.
I've never been in this part of the apartment before.
Dear Lydia, thank you so much for the book on Emily Dickinson's poems you so kindly sent me. It inspires me daily. I read it during golden hour or while I'm drinking tea. If feathers are a symbol of hope, I'll have to linger even longer in Mount Royal Park. You must come see me, and soon, before it gets too cold for you, my snowbird, and you fly south for the winter. Gotta go. My oolong's almost ready. Oolongs, I don't know what that is. Give your daughter a kiss for me. Emily.
A cell phone. Locked, of course.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
The daughter of the flowers.
It must have been used to dress a wound. Bottle of disinfectant.
obviously handled by someone who was bleeding. The concept of a laundry basket seems too abstract for some people.
That's a polite way of putting it. The concept is just too abstract. Oh, that's cool. Hello, Jason. Newsfeed, front page. The investigation into the murder of Beacon Hill continues. The Pink Slippers were defeated once again as they faced off against... let's see... that's the newsfeed. Taurus. Your selflessness will bring you closer to those around you, but be aware. This power of attraction. For your projects to succeed, you will have to give up your desire to have everything. Cancer. Your heart has its overwhelming attachment. Today is a test for you, but it's time for some soul searching. But don't be too hard on yourself. Oh, what was the... I need to go find what the, how you spell that exactly. The contact.
A drafting table. That must be Lydia's desk.
Puravida.
The blueprints of a house on the west coast of Costa Rica. Pura Vida Extension Project.
Jason, did the save code change again? Yes, it's June's birthday. Don't wait up for me tonight. As always, we're gonna go to the movies and then we'll meet back. I left it in your planner. Did you see it? Yes, but you already told me yesterday.
Mom! Dad gave me a phone this morning for the first day of school. He surprised me and I'm coming to see you tonight. Don't tell Abuelita, it'll be a surprise to her. And Dad's coming too. I can't wait to get there. XOXOXOXO.
Damn it, Lydia. I can't do it without you. If you could just see June. I can't tell anyone. I'm not gonna make it. I'm sorry. I apologize for everything. I should have left. The three of us should have gone. Stayed at Pura Vida the way you wanted. I'm so sorry for what they did to you. I'll always love you, Lydia. Forgive me. Forgive me.
All right. So one, where is the safe? Then we gotta find out what her birthday is. It might be in the planner.
The ghoul who was searching here was looking for something specific. Ugh, what a mess. A fortress security catalog.
they install highly secure rooms.
To protect your valuable personal belongings, important documents, the safe in the wall has a 15-point locking system. The hidden weapon rack. And a hidden panic room.
Nobody told me there would be a retainer here. What are you playing at?
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Don't mess with me. Who are you?
Calm down, Mr. Bazori. I meant no disrespect. I work for the council.
Why would the council have sent her without warning me?
Most of the time, they send me to clean up.
Are you behind this?
No, I got here after it happened.
What's that file you've got?
Oh, an account file. Have it. Here you go.
Okay. Let's see how much she knows. All right. What have you found?
Oh, I'm a little embarrassed. I'm not really allowed to talk about my missions.
I want what you found.
I don't have time for this. Give me what you have.
What I've got. Of course, sir. Here. That's everything.
You made the right choice. Tell me exactly what they asked you to do.
I got a message at 2:20 telling me to go to this address. I was supposed to pick up more and some financial documents. After that, I was supposed to wait for further instructions.
Read the text message.
Read the message you received.
Target, Jason Moore. Address, 200 Clarendon Street, top floor. Exfiltrate target if possible. Otherwise, final elimination. Destroy Katapata's files. Complete mission for further instructions.
If I had gotten to Moore before you did,
I would have had to take him out.
well, you could have tried. Well,
I hope I'm not going to have any trouble.
Damn. I'm short on hunger. I'll let you finish your mission.
do what you have to do. I'll talk to the prince about it later.
Very well, Mr. Bazori.
Deeds, stock portfolios. Moore doesn't just manage the Camaria's business. A Boston manufacturer's files. Portfolios of old shares. This is where I met Moore for the first time.
You will be receiving the final engineering package from the MPO and MassDOT shortly.
Human logic is beyond me. What's the point in doing that? Nice collection. Working for us has its advantages. A souvenir from the Hong Kong Stock Exchange.
A safe. Now we just have to find the code. Lydia and June at the beach.
Let's see, where are you? You didn't answer my call. I left you a message. We need you tonight. Let me know. Need files, Jason. I'm being asked for files that you should have sent a week ago. I don't know what's going on, but send them over. Heavy jet charter for Boston Hong Kong trips, Thursday, September 5th. Alright, let's go back to... Actually, we have the key now, so we can check the little archive here. Confidential file, Dijon Saika. Dear Madam, Dijon Saika is not the most active member of your Primogen. He is also very interested in accounting either. Not interested. So he lets me manage small fortune as I see fit. He regularly comes to me to launder the money he receives from his numerous deals in occult objects. As the amounts are relatively insignificant, this has never been a problem. After relying on your generosity for a long time, he has now amassed enough money to get by on his own, despite his erratic financial habits. For this reason, I recommend that you save a substantial amount of money by ceasing your contributions to him. Of course, if this means to ensure his loyalty, I will let you be the judge on whether or not this is a good idea. He's what we call a cash cow. He spends money freely on things that are important to him without any real consideration for the profit.
Dijon, are you making plans in case things go south? Or
I would
are
also-
you planning to leave us?
I'd also like to draw your attention to the fact that Mr. Saika recently invested in property near Salem. Apartments, warehouses, garages, the same type of properties and sizes as the property he currently owns in Boston. It would appear that he intends to establish a secondary residence.
An auction. Acquisition of Lot 87. Dijon Siaka.
Siaka.
A trumpet belonging to Don Ellis.
Alright, let's check upstairs.
I should put some money on that.
It was my greatest pleasure before. Now everything tastes like ashes.
Magnetic key.
Live stock prices. I had fun for a while too. At first.
Officer Baker, can I help you?
Were you the first person to arrive at the scene of the crime?
Yes, sir. My partner and I were the first to get here.
Just tell me about it.
We got the call around 2:20. The caretaker had called because a resident was injured. It took us about 20 minutes to get here. The poor guy was in a panic. He told us he'd seen one of the tenants, Jason Moore, enter the building, and he looked hurt. He was being held up by his 2 bodyguards, and he was bleeding a lot.
Where was the injury?
Did he see the wound?
Yeah, he said the victim was holding his right hip. So I went upstairs with the caretaker. We saw blood in the elevator and on the landing. I rang the doorbell, but nobody answered, so the caretaker opened the door. I identified myself. There were traces of blood leading down the hall away from the entrance, and just after that, I found the decapitated body.
What about your partner?
Did your partner come with you?
No, he stayed in the foyer to secure the entrance to the building.
Did you touch the body?
Did you touch the body?
No, there was nothing I could do to help him, so I secured the scene. I put my gloves on to take his ID out of his jacket pocket so we could identify him. Then I called it in.
What about the caretaker?
Where was the caretaker during that time?
I told him not to come inside, but he followed me. When he saw the corpse, he was really shaken. He wouldn't let go of me.
What did you do next?
Then what did you do?
I called for backup. They told me that forensics would get here as soon as they could. They were out at another case. That was their top priority.
After that?
I secured the entrance to the apartment.
Keep going.
After that, I searched the ground floor. There was nobody around. But from the looks of things, somebody searched the apartment. When Sergeant Lehane got here, she took care of upstairs. It's a good thing, too, because it took everyone else another 15 minutes to get here. She didn't find anyone there.
So there's no sign of the family then?
Nothing. The place is empty.
All right, time to go.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
Of course.
All right, so two things. I need to
Put some money on that.
call for Evita. I also need to find the birthday of the daughter. Where was that planner? I think it was over here. You know what? Let's feed on this guy.
Nothing, Lieutenant.
All right, no problem.
I need to see you there.
Of course.
Should take him to a safe zone. All right, cool. You know what? I'll hold off just in case. All right. Holidays. Goodbye, Costa Rica. All right, let's call for Evita. And maybe the butler would know the daughter's birthday.
I've just got one more question.
Yes. What do you want to know?
Damn.
I think we're done here. Thank you. June, who looks more like Jason than Lydia.
All right.
Wet laundry. Mold. It's been here for several days.
All right, that's got to be the final stop.
June in Costa Rica.
Interesting.
June's whole life in pictures.
We're waiting
Or-
on CSU for that.
June
9?
celebrating her 4th birthday.
4/9/2015. Let me put that in the chat. All right.
June dressed up for Halloween. Jason and June, probably on a beach in Costa Rica.
Another hidden secret for you to, Good luck decoding. T Y L E. Tyler is in love with you.
You must be Smith.
Yes.
Rickman.
Have you found anything?
Not yet. This is the girl's room. There's no sign of her. I guess that's a good thing.
I'm going to take a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Smith.
God, imagine growing up and that is your view of your entire life. Like, for your entire life. And this is your bed.
Did you inherit your mother's artistic talent, June?
Like, look at that. You got a house within a house within house. House inception.
There.
A bathroom with a shower and a tub. June's father spoils her.
No shit. Alright, let's call the emergency line. No turning back there. Let's open the safe. Where was that? Oh yeah, it's over here. What? It was 4/9/2015, right? What the hell? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, yeah.
June's whole life in pictures. June celebrating her 4th birthday.
04/09/2015. And then the text said it changed to the birthday. Where was that?
There.
Actually, let's go out to the car first and see if that's a point of no return. Alright, doesn't look like it.
Can you take a look at the cards, please?
I'll run the plates.
Hey, mister. You can't go into the parking garage. It's a crime scene.
Agent Smith, FBI.
Oh, hi. Officer Norton. Hey, they didn't tell me you were coming down.
Got something?
Wyatt saw Moore leave at 2:25.
Wyatt?
The parking attendant, part security guard, part valet. Anyway, a car that belonged to the victim left in a hurry. Or at least he thought it was Moore, until he found out he got his head cut off. There's skid marks on the ground and signs of a minor accident at the exit. He must have really been in a hurry.
Well, I've got a few questions.
Any witnesses?
Where's the witness?
Wyatt? He's in the security booth over there. He's super nice. I don't think you'll need to question him again.
Skid marks?
You mentioned skid marks.
Yeah, they're very distinct. They start from his parking space and go all the way to the exit. They clean this place twice a day, so there's no doubt they're fresh. The driver peeled out of here in a hurry.
An accident?
And you said there was an accident near the exit.
Yeah, minor one. Broken headlight, paint marks. He must have had a hard time handling it.
Which car?
Do we know what kind of car it was?
Yeah, we called it in. It's the victim's sports car. Wyatt said there's only the sedan left.
Anything else?
Did you find anything else?
No, that's it. Since we're still waiting for forensics, we gotta be careful. But you know how it is, right?
Alright.
Let me know if you have any other questions.
Hilda
We're waiting for the
McAndrews.
forensics.
The rest of her day-to-day transactions reflect the usual lifestyle of a person of her rank within your prestigious organization. She likes nice things. Foundation focuses on art.
Hilda's planned for everything, even her eventual end.
Her belongings are to be bequeathed to a certain M.M. Lewis. Alright.
Hello, Mr. Bizori.
You must be mistaken. I'm Smith, Agent Smith.
Yeah, sure.
Do I know you?
Everyone knows who you are.
Why does everyone call him Wyatt?
Is it just me, or are you pals with all the cops around here?
Let's just say I'm pretty intuitive. You know what I mean. In the years you've been hunting us, you've acquired a hell of a reputation among our kind. I didn't know you would come. I'm not looking for any trouble. I didn't do anything wrong.
Just who the hell are you?
Me? I'm nobody. The name's Wyatt Alvarez. I was embraced 5 years ago.
A thin blood. I spent years hunting them when Quentin King ruled Boston.
Unfortunately for me, the blood of my sire was already weak. So I can still catch glimpses of the sun, but I don't have actual powers.
Who is your sire?
Who created you?
His name was Victor, but he died last year.
Have you declared yourself to the prince?
Do the kindred know you exist?
Yeah. I followed the rules, but the prince told me he never wanted to see me again, so I try not to make waves. I try to help out here and there. I'm hoping someone will notice one day, and I'll be allowed to become a true kindred.
That's not very likely, if you ask me.
I hope it works out for you.
I hope it works out for you.
I'm doing what I can. Actually, if you could put a word in with the prince, I'd be eternally grateful.
I don't get involved in that kind of thing.
Of course, obviously. But seeing as how I'm already working for your child, Mr. Underwood, I thought that maybe...
You work for Beryl?
Yes. I also work at a red salon, a couple of hours each day.
What do you do there, exactly?
Cleaning, mostly.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, then?
I thought it was a pretty cushy gig. It leaves me with a lot of spare time, even while I'm on the job. And it also means I can live at night.
Let's move on.
Are you involved in what happened up there?
Not at all. I swear. I've got a sweet job here. I'd never risk it.
What happened tonight?
So what happened?
I've got no clue. My shift started at 10 p.m., as usual. The sixth floor tenant left around 11. At midnight, one of Mr. Moore's bodyguards came down to get the car. They were going to a party, apparently. I didn't see them come back. Then, around 2:20 or so, one of Mr. Moore's cars went flying out of here. It hit the wall near the exit.
Which car?
Did you recognize the car?
Yeah, it was his sports car. The only one like it here.
And who was driving?
Did you see who was behind the wheel?
No, it's got tinted windows. I thought it was Mr. Moore at first. But from what happened upstairs, I doubt it now. Hey, were you the one who...
You really think if it was me who did it, I'd be standing around here trying to figure out what happened?
Let's move on. Do you know more?
What can you tell me about Moore?
I saw him a lot. He's the tenant I got to know best because of his working hours. And he was the most generous when it came to maintaining his cars, too.
What about Moore's family?
Anything in particular about Mrs. Moore?
Yeah, I see her every once in a while. Sometimes I see her with a girl, coming back from vacation. Sure is good they weren't here tonight.
What do you know about it?
What makes you say that?
Well, Mrs. Moore's car. I haven't seen it in the garage for weeks, and she's the one who took the girl to school. Mr. Moore told me they were on vacation, and he was going to go join them soon.
What about the bodyguards?
Did you see the bodyguards today?
James came by earlier this evening to move Mr. Moore's car, but I haven't seen them since.
All right.
That'll be all for now.
At your service, Mr. Bazzori.
Even access to the trash is restricted here.
Why weren't you here and I haven't been able to get into the trash cans again? Would it kill you to leave the door open? Some of us have work to do.
Locked. Can't be forced. I have to find a way to open it. Locked. Can't be forced. I have to find a way to open it.
Let's talk to him again. See if we can get the trash cans open. Or if there's just a way to open it here. Thin Blood watch.
There's nothing in it.
Uh-oh. Did you want something else?
What's in the trunk of your car?
Hey, what kind of cooks have you got in your trunk?
Oh, I see you've found my little treats. I haven't got much there. There have been a lot of orders lately. I must still have some of that rust elixir left.
Can you unlock the dumpsters?
How do you open the dumpsters in the garbage room?
What dumpster?
The dump... Are you toying with me?
No, but the cops already looked. There's nothing there.
Open it.
Mr. Missouri, I promise you won't find anything there. And I can't open it anyway. It's for staff only. Why do you want to go through the trash anyway?
I don't need to explain myself.
It's none of your business, damn it. What's your deal, Wyatt?
There's no deal. I'd even be happy to help you. Listen, we're just gonna forget this conversation ever happened, and...
Excuse me?
Oh, shit.
You didn't just try to corrupt my memories, did you?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Mr. Missouri. I shouldn't have. I know. How can I make it up to you?
You need to quit playing around.
You can start by not wasting my time. I hate that.
Yes, but it's just that you've got to understand. I've got good reasons.
What reasons?
You're not gonna like what I've been doing. I'm sure.
Open it now.
Just promise me you won't touch anything. Some of my stuff is in there. Please, don't touch it.
You need to hurry up.
I've already wasted enough time with you.
I can't just open the door for you like that. I really can't.
Really?
You've got to understand. I can't let you see what's inside.
Man, that's crap. I don't have to answer to you.
I've been sent by the Prince of Boston. Do you really think I owe you anything?
That's not what I meant.
You talk too much. Open the door.
Right away.
All right, it's open.
Wouldn't you rather tell me what you're hiding in there?
Well, I cook a little. A guy's got to survive. I don't have to tell you that. I don't make a whole lot of money here.
What do you cook?
Oh, a little of everything. But I've got all my stuff in there. And there's some pretty rare ingredients.
Rare?
Yeah. And kinda illegal, too.
Such as?
In some recipes, well, I use vials of Kindred's blood, for instance.
I want to find out more.
Whose blood?
Well, it depends on what I can find.
Okay, but what have you got right now, exactly?
If I tell you, can it stay just between us?
You're not fucking going to start again.
Okay. Okay, I managed to obtain some of Quentin King's blood.
Holy shit. I've got to be dreaming.
Where did you find King's blood?
You can find anything on the black market, you know.
So you're not sure it's actually his blood?
Yes, it is. I had it tested. And when I used it in one of my formulas, the effects were off the charts. It took me a week to come down, and I still don't know if it was real. That guy was something else. One more thing, boss.
Don't call me that.
I hope we'll meet again, Mr. Bizori.
Garbage. Oh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Woo. If it was a bodyguard who died in the lobby, where the hell is Moore?
Ah, Moore escaped.
Nothing. Garbage. Why, it's makeshift lab. And it's not meth. Who would want to take that? Empty soda cans. Rusty cans. A shoe with worn-out leather. I wonder what he's cooking with that garbage. Old chicken feet. Nothing of interest.
Let's see what the blood does. The Vita of Elders is potent. When drunk, it gives a small glimpse of their power. Gala feels subjugating. Others, to his will, become easier. Then Blood Watch. Your opponent cannot focus while you are focusing. Chance of success of disciplines increases by 25% in case of a tie, and the opponent focus increases by 25%. If I use this now, is it permanent? I'll save it, just in case. Who can I feed on?
Still looking.
I thought there was one. Oh yeah, here we go.
Meet me there. Right on.
Controlled hunt. Plus 1 additional hunger eliminated on a controlled hunt. Nice. All right. Where did I find that? Yikes.
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
I know I read somewhere that the safe was her birthday.
Any news, guys? We're waiting on CSU for that.
Must be downstairs.
We need something, guys.
I'll finish here and I'm on my way.
It's such a nice small touch that the radios actually do say what she's saying. And you can hear it from the different areas. Alright, so it wasn't here. Not here. This is just a safe spot. Where the hell did I see that note? But of more importance is, why is the code not working?
Poems in Lydia's mother tongue.
Must have been like on his computer or something. I am so confused.
Blood looks fresh.
No, it was before we got to this computer. Alright. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It's 2011. Because she was 4 in 2015. Duh. Created a research laboratory that specializes in hypnosis. Its existence is highly confidential and there have not been any major advances. However, as he's not want to give up on an idea, he regularly asks me to check the financial support for his organization.
There was a lot of money involved. We're not going to get a return on our investment anytime soon.
I recommend a thorough investigation of the Red Salon to shed light on its major issue.
A thank you letter from Fortress Security after the installation of a system for more. Maybe he kept it for reference. I've already heard about this company somewhere.
Alright, now we can get the hell out. I can't believe I was thinking like 2015 was her birthday. Yikes. Was there any other quests? Okay. I mean, I could probably kill one more officer, feed on one more, but alright.
Jason, so that's where you were hiding.
Huh? What the...
Good evening, Jason.
Mr. Bazori! How did you...
Maybe think about letting us know the next time you build a private bunker.
It's just that...
She sent me to find you.
No. Not now. She found out about everything, didn't she?
I don't understand anything you just said, but get up. We're going.
I can't. I absolutely have to catch a plane tonight.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm begging you. Please, just let me go.
What happened here anyway?
Before we go, what the hell is this mess all over your place?
It's not my fault. I tried to cover up my departure. My bodyguards wanted to take me to the prince right after the shooting at the party. But I couldn't.
Your flight?
Yeah. I wanted to buy me some time. I pretended I had to get some files that were at my house for the prince. Once I got here, I sent James to my office with my car. Supposedly to pick up some more files there. I killed Wu by taking him by surprise. I cut off his head and threw it down the garbage chute. I put my college class ring on him and gave him my wallet. I'm sorry, Mr. Bazori. I had no choice.
You don't do things halfway, do you?
Let's go. Oh, actually, can I do this? What's your problem? Ah.
Okay, you've got 3 minutes to explain why you've got to go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bazori. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
All right then, suit yourself.
Let's go.
We've wasted enough time here. Get up.
I'm not going to be able to go with you, Mr. Bazori. I've lost too much blood. I'm having a hard time staying conscious.
I must take you back to the prince, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm begging you. I've always refused. I want to stay free.
I'm not really giving you a choice. Drink. That's enough.
June will die if you don't let me go.
Stay behind me. Stay behind me.
Let's deceive him.
Oh, Agent Smith. Wait, is that Jason Moore? You found him? Oh, we gotta get to.
Everything's fine, officer. I'll take care of him.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
You've never seen us.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Stay close.
Hey, stop! Don't move! Put your hands behind your head, damn it! On the ground! I'm gonna shoot!
That's enough, officer.
My head.
Shit.
Jesus.
Hands on your head! Hands behind your head!
Let me see those hands! Let me see those hands! You
Don't
move!
move! Right sure you are! Don't you move! I swear to God!
You got him? Get in the elevator, Jason.
Holy shit.
Mr. Bazori?
Oh no. What the fuck? Shit. That is not good. Fuck. Damn. Well, successes. He brought back all the reports that the prince asked for. He took the caretaker statement. You found a ghoul on the police force. You won the confrontation with Donna Lane. You won the confrontation with Wyatt Alvarez. You found the safe hidden in Jason Moore's office. You found Jason Moore. You found all the suspicious items that threatened the Masquerade. A resonance bonus was dominate, and you could have found information in Jason Moore's phone if I had hacking, but I killed Jason Moore. It's awful. Shit. Well, that's all the time I have for today, unfortunately, but yeah. What a way to end that. But hope you guys have a good night. Take care, and I'll see you next time.